play?
Yeah.
How can you write a piece for the Turtles without giving Gabe a little room to play, man? But he's gonna take it anyway. He's gonna find a spot, you know? So yeah, there's room for all of those guys to do their thing. But that's part of the whole tradition of what they are. They are not just classically trained string players. They're jazz musicians as well. You know what I mean? And that's one of the most miraculous thing about them. You know, they're covering so much ground, you know, in such a beautiful way.
To me, they're still the one string quartet that can really nail the American styles of jazz and American folk music.
This recording brings together 4 unique voices telling their own stories that resonate all across this planet. When I wrote Island Prayers, I was really thinking about the concept of peace to be around my own feeling of sharing responsibility of the pain we all suffer with, being alive on this planet, of both being hurt and hurting, both sides. And I wanted to see if I could try to tell that story musically. These pieces have one-word titles. The first title is Dialogue, the second title is Atonement, and the third title is Redemption. Those 3 words I want to have resonate in your mind, and then the music might give you your own images of how you would relate with the pain that you feel inside and the pain that you've caused, and how that can heal.
Darkness Dreaming is a composition by David Balakrishnan that explores the connection between gypsy jazz and Indian and Arabic music. It traces the journey of this music starting in the Punjab area of India, going through the Arab world all the way to Paris, France. And then in this composition, David allows me to bring my origins, music from the Palestine, music from the Arab world, in a solo and improvisation on Arabic maqam, which is the modal system of Arabic music. And I love this, that I was able to bring this influence to Turtle Island. I believe it's the first time Turtle Island dabbles in this style, and it's been such a gift to do that.
On our record is also a brand new piece by Terence Blanchard, which is called Turtle Trajectory. And it's an awesome piece. And he wrote it for us. I mean, he really knew us already when he wrote the piece, because we've been working with him for many years. It's a really special piece that I feel really condenses what Terence music is about, but also really showcases us very well.
So there's a new piece on the recording which we're really excited about. It's by this amazing classical music composer, originally from the Chickasaw Nation. His name is Jared Impachachaha Tate. And it's a wonderful piece that he wrote for us, commissioned, and it's called Little Loxi, and Loxi in the Chickasaw language means turtle, so it's very apropos. And it tells the story of how little Loxi is sort of walking through the woods with his parents, and he falls over on his back, and he's in this terrible predicament, and he can't really get up. And so all these different animals come out of the woods, and all their different identities, and they try to help him back up, and they eventually do through collective action and cooperation, and then there's a big celebration at the end. It's really, really exciting to have a piece by the amazing composer, multi-instrumentalist Rhiannon Giddens, which takes very much from the sort of Black American fiddle tradition, especially that of the 1860s and 70s, and sort of rebrands it as a piece for today and creates something modern out of something that came before.
This is such a collaborative process. Every musician is a composer. They are completely composing as they play. And so it changes everything about the feeling of the music. It becomes their music as much as mine.